Hello everybody, hope you're having a good time and ready for the summer vacation. But here is one more thing you can enjoy along with the nice songs. Keep practicing, keep enjoying playing guitar. But here is a simple exercise that I think it can be quite a fun. So you're gonna use only these three fingers. The thumb, number one, and number two. Thumb, number one, number two, nothing else. And you put them on the first three strings. So, and you start, let's say, chord C. So you first start just going downwards. String 3, 2, 1. And you start doing it until you kind of feel comfortable with it. Slowly first. When you get comfortable with it, with the slow, like only three fingers. So you start alternating the tone. You're gonna play one time third string, one time fourth string. So this is how it sounds. So you got this idea, right? Then when you get comfortable with it, you can add another third string for the thumb, like 3, 4 and 5. This is how it's gonna sound. You can go back 3, 4, 5, 4. So the thumb can go back and forward. The idea is to kind of get the thumb playing and being a little more flexible and joyful, so to speak. And then after you get comfortable, then you can shift from time to time the C chord. You're just shifting the same thing, 2 frets up, and then you go 2 frets down. So this is how the idea is. Like, I'll go start with, and then you go back. You got the idea, right? If I have to add the third string, it sounds like this. Everything is the same. The only thing that changes is the thumb, the strings that the thumb plays. So you start with 3, 4, 5, and you do any combination you like. That's okay. And this, when you develop the speed, is how it can sound actually. You're getting the idea, right? The more you practice, the more fun it becomes. And it's not, because it's doing the same thing. You just have to kind of practice and get used to it. Now, the same thing you can do with the chord E minor, let's say. The same move. Just you start with single thumb until you kind of get, then you start shifting the thumb every time, like string 3, 4, 3, 4, and then you start moving. You can start shifting the E chord on the white dots, on the second, starting from the second white dots, then another white dot on the guitar, which are frets number 5, 7, 9, 12, and then you can go even on 14. This is what the idea is behind. This is only with two strings, the thumb playing on 2 strings, and you can do as the previous exercise with 3 strings instead of 2. It will sound like this. And I'm going back to it. So this plays like 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 5, 4, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 4. Then you can shift the then you shift the next one. another shift. Another shift. And then you go to 40 if you wanna. But play as much as you're comfortable. You don't have to shift too much if you don't feel comfortable. Just start with 2 positions, shift, and then go back. And then as soon as you start feel comfortable, you can kind of experiment with other things. But this is how it can sound, for instance, if you really kind of get hand on it. Just as an idea how actually things can work, and this is the same thing, it's just a little higher speed and a little smoother playing in transitioning, that's all. Okay, that was one of the exercises that I thought it would be good for you. Now the other, I will show it kind of shortly. Another exercise I want you to start playing single notes on a single string. Like let's say you start from the 5th fret on the 6th string. So I want you to place pretty much every finger on fret, like you see that every finger stays in the fret position, right? So I want you to play finger 1, 3 and 4. This is what you're gonna play for the first exercise. So I want you to play even with a single finger to start with, pulling the strings, it's okay. I just want you to kind of get used to that movements, to those movements of the fingers for soloing a little bit. And if you can alternate the right hand fingers like this, it's okay too. That's eventually we have to get to it. Then you just switch to the next string. The same thing, you start playing it on the 5th string, like, and you go back to the 5th. You're getting the point, right? So just 3 notes in sequence, and then you can switch to the string number 2, play the same thing, then you switch to string number 1, you're getting the idea, right? So, and then after you get comfortable with you kind of count. I'm playing it faster, but you're getting the idea. You can play it with the speed that you need to play it. And then after you feel comfortable, you can do it reverse now. Just feel comfortable, because we're playing only with finger number 1, 3 and 4 for now. Then when you get used to it, you go back to the lower strings. Now I'm playing it faster, but I'm trying to just to kind of get the idea across faster. But this is how you can play it. So this is the basic idea, to start moving the fingers, and that will be plenty for now. And I wish you really good vacation, and I may still send you some videos, although I know you're on vacation, but if you like to exercise, you will have that opportunity. And I wish you all the best, and I want to thank all of you again. That we were really exceptional students, and it was my joy and my honor to teach you. Bye bye.